Great game. And even if we would have lost, I would say great baseball game. Two pitchers going toe-to-toe, and those guys attacked the hitters on both sides. And I'll just say, we got a little lucky. And I said it yesterday, you got to have a little luck. We got lucky. And I'll take all the luck we can get. It was a crazy environment, and it's going to be a war tomorrow, and that's as far as I'm going to go.
Thomas, could you tell us just about your performance out there today with the great pitchers duel between you and Funk? Just tell us what your thoughts were on the mound and how you viewed the Cardinal hitters today.
I mean, their offense was great. It was great all year, and we knew that coming into today, and we knew it was going to be a grind. But this year we faced a lot of good Friday night guys. We faced Cal Quantrell at Stanford, Dylan Tate at UC Santa Barbara. Those are two top 10 guys. Cal Quantrell probably next year. But yeah, we knew it was going to be a battle. Put our heads down, and we luckily got the win today. And but yeah, we knew that coming into today it was going to be like that.
Almost, what was it like for you just bouncing back in that last start you made where you threw 143 pitches? And was that in the back of your mind at all, thinking, oh, this one could go 14, 15 innings too?
No, I mean we're a team where we put our heads down and we just try to grind guys and try to get the W, and we did that today. But I mean, however many innings it takes to get the win, that's all I care about. And but yeah, I mean, I'd never had that in the back of my mind. Heitzmeyer did a hell of a job tonight too, and it was a fun game to be a part of.
When it starts that way, when it's nothing for that long, what goes through your mind? What's your mindset as it gets into the third, fourth, fifth inning?
Just to keep doing what I've been doing. I don't try to do too much to get out of my element. But Brandon McKay put a good swing on the ball and it left the yard. But other than that, I thought I did a pretty good job mixing up my pitches, keeping the ball down, keeping the ball in the field. And like I said, they're a good hitting offense over there, and it was a fun game, and it was fun to compete with Funkhauser too.
Dalton, you had a great day today. You were swinging the bat phenomenal. Just tell us what you were seeing out there and how you were feeling out there today.
I was feeling good. I was just trying to not get too big today. I was just trying to stay within myself and put together quality ABs. Esh was throwing great, and just wanted to help him get a couple runs in.
Thomas, you talk about when they got the bases loaded with one out. With one out, they getting that. I think Taylor struck out, and it was a pitch kind of flew off. That was maybe the biggest. Could have been one of the biggest swings right there.
Yeah, I mean, last week, first Arizona State in the 6th inning, there was runners on first and third, and there's no outs, and I kind of bared down and got out of that. So I mean, I've experienced that situation before, and I was able to use some things in order to get back to what I've been doing. And I obviously use those things to get out of that one. But yeah, these guys have my back today, and that's the big story. Is they really put some good swings on the ball and grinded the pitchers.
Dalton, you came up a couple times with 2 outs. What goes through your mind when it's 2 outs? What goes through your mind when there are runners on base like that?
Get the job done. I'm not trying to do too much. We prided ourselves on that. We had a little conversation and just not try to get too big. Just stay within myself, and I was fortunate to get the job done today.
Funkhauser's obviously had a lot of success this year. What do you see from your perspective?
Yeah, he's had a lot of success. They're a great team. He's a good pitcher, so we knew we were going to have to grind and work at bats against him, and that's what we did. We just stuck to our plan and came out on top.
Anything else for the Titan student athletes? Okay, we'll let those guys go. Now questions for Coach.
Coach, after seeing what you saw today against a tough team, number 3 national seed, what do you expect to see more of tomorrow?
A war. I mean, that's the way I look at it. I mean, I was talking to the guy who brought us over here. This is a good environment. I mean, it's a real good environment. You have developed something here that's exciting and going. And I've been a lot of places. I've done a lot of things. And this ranks up there. And you know, I think our kids took the crowd out of it a little today, and really didn't let them get underneath their skin. And it's the first time we played in front of a very hostile environment. But you know, I expect them to come out swinging. They did it. I mean, today Funkhauser was just peppering that outside half, and it was 92, 94, and that's a hard pitch to hit down at the bottom down there. And, you know, I think we wore him out a little bit. We had him at 80 plus, and that's kind of what we do early. Try to do is get some pitch counts up, and then when he went out to the 7th, he was at 116 before he walked, as we call him, Dob. I don't like three-name guys, so I just write D-O-B for him. You know, and then he walked him, and it kind of gave us a little bit of thing. We got a couple hits afterwards and got it going, but, you know, he got it stopped like that, as they both did. I thought Thomas made one mistake, and I thought Peitzmeyer made one mistake. And I think they didn't really make many mistakes besides hitting the guy. Yeah, I just think we hit balls where they weren't. You know, Blaze's ball up the middle wasn't a missile, but, you know, it looks like it to him, and he feels like it. I don't care if it bounced 50 times, it got through the middle of the field. So, we're ready to go tomorrow. We'll be ready to go, and they'll be ready to go. I don't even know who they're pitching.
Brendan McKay, what, you got any thoughts on him? You know, obviously he's National Freshman of the Year. But
He's amazing. But, you know, our freshman's been pretty good too, John Gavin.
Yeah.
And we'll just see what happens and how they go with it. I hope Brendan's a little tired tomorrow. You know, that was a grueling game for him to play 9 innings in and come back and go, but, you know, he's a dude. We've seen dudes. We're just gonna go out and do what we do.
Anything else?
Did you feel any unease going to the bottom of the 10th when you missed a chance to break that open there in the top of the end?
There's no doubt about that. No, because we've done it all year. I mean, that has been what we have done. They score, we call back, answer back, we score, and it has not been easy very often. I mean, there's not a 9th inning in a 1-run game where there's not a guy that gets on first, and there are 2 guys on, but, you know, they get out of it. And that's a sign of good players. You know, they don't need to strike him out. They don't need to do anything. He got fortunate to strike a guy out today. But if it's a ground out, if it's a pop up, as long as it's an out, I'm okay.
Blaser, what made him effective today, and is he the type that has those kind of big hits?
He's had a couple. I mean, if you look 1 to 9 in our order, besides Omeda Barrera, we got 20 RBIs. We got no extra base hits. We don't have this, but we have a bunch of guys that have done okay. And it's always somebody different. Sometimes it's Timmy Richards. AJ Kennedy has had a couple great weekends. If he's hitting 170, it doesn't matter. He's had some good offensive weekends that have carried us through a weekend. And, you know, Blaser was today, and it's gone from every guy, and that's kind of the way they play. And that's kind of, yesterday you asked me about West Coast baseball. We have a thing that we call Titan baseball. Okay, that's been established 40 years ago, and it's a different guy every day. I mean, we've had some superstars, but Mark Kotze in 1995 didn't win every game. He had a supporting cast, and these guys just support each other.
Time for one more for Coach. Or we're good? Sweet. Thank you.